have almost no Irish vegetable growers left anymore. Pretty much all of our veg and fruit, 90% of it, is imported. We're importing things that not only grow well here, but even things that are growing well here at this moment. So the classic case being, the strawberries from Israel on a supermarket shelf during strawberry season in Wexford. We wanted to create a place where, we could bring people and show them our view of the world. We came and looked at this site, and originally I was like, this is terrible. I imagined it like Ballymaloe down a leafy lane, And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought, like, this is exactly where it should be, because it's right under people's noses. It's in that it's the last place you'd expect to find, acres of veg. And then we designed this building so that, to really tear down the barriers between where the food is grown and where it's cooked and where it's eaten. We're sort of obsessed as a society with food. We're obsessed with the minutiae of it and how many calories are in this and is this fattening or not and all that. Whereas we've never been more disconnected from the process of growing food and how it actually works. So food empathy is a phrase to describe what happens when you grow some of your own food and you start to develop a better understanding of seasonality and the effort that goes into growing food. And if we did, we wouldn't be sort of, looking to pay €1 for a pumpkin or 39 cents for a kilo of Brussels sprouts at Christmas. From GIY's perspective, we're about getting people just to grow, even if it's only 1% of the food that they eat, because the other 99% will be different as a result. They'll actively seek out more seasonal food, more local food, more organic food. When you grow something yourself and it's grown in nutritious soil, and you take it out and you eat it when it's really fresh, it's a completely different taste. By eating locally and seasonally, you're eating food that tastes better and is much, much better for you. The green fingers thing is an absolute myth, and if we never see another Latin name for a plant, I think we'll be doing very well. Like, we're all about breaking down those barriers, making it easy for people to get started. Pick things you like to eat. Pick some vegetables that are like quick and easy to grow, like beetroot and salads and herbs and things like that. Just give it a go, buy some seeds, stick a seed in the soil, and by and large it'll work. We do a lot of work in communities and community gardens, a lot of stuff around horticulture therapy in direct provision centres and prisons, and with drug and alcohol addiction, using food growing as a therapeutic tool. This year we'll support about 500,000 people around the UK and Ireland to grow some of their own food. Around 9,000 individual kind of groups and projects all over the UK and Ireland. So it's been an amazing journey. We have a 65-seat cafe, and it's all focused around homegrown food and bringing the food that's grown here and serving it up. Obviously you can come here and do a course in growing your own food. We do lots of cookery demos. We have a cookery demo room inside. Our goal is to make the entire site edible, so even the boundary, it's all hedgerow, rose hip and cob nuts and things like that, so that everything you can see here, you can eat the landscape basically. We're thinking big, and I mean ridiculously big. Like, we want to reach 100 million GIYers around the world in the next 10 years and inspire them to grow their own food. So we've got a huge amount of work to do still.